Lord, you are the one who watches over us even as we sleep. And I thank you for
you guys okay?
presence. Your word declares in Psalm 4 verse 8, that peace will lay down.
Now as I said before, that this year I'm not doing the whole dramatic stuff. What and Fluffy? I just want to reason with you guys. Obviously, I can't stay on here for too long. But I am annoyed at a situation that's happened. And I just want to get you lot's opinion. Because I just feel like, you know, when you're misunderstood in certain, aspects of certain situations, yeah? You upset my good sis. I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed, sis. How you feeling now about? Yeah, the tooth pain's gone down. My mouth is just taking its time to come back. But, I just want to explain the situation, yeah? Obviously, it's nothing too deep, but I want to explain it so you lot can, high hope, so you lot can understand where I'm coming from to why I feel so triggered. So, long story short, because I don't want to be angry this year. I don't want to yell this year. I don't want to do all of that. I just want to, be able to express myself without getting dark. But I am triggered. So, I have this friend, yeah. He's one of my close male friends that I met through my best friend about 2 years ago. And me and this guy, we have a proper close relationship. That's my dog, Long story short, okay, cool. Before I go into it, I've never, been drunk around this guy. Never looked at him in a sexual way. I classify him as my big brother kind of thing. Grand Rising Pinky. Cool. Long story short, yeah, because little simple things like this that get me pissed off with people, and this is why I stay away from people. So long story short, he reached out to me. He said that he's come to stay on the ends for a minute. Can he stay at mine's for a couple of weeks? He will pay me. I'm like, cool, because there's space there. So he's a guy that he talks about God heavy. As I said, I'm trying to better my relationship with God and stuff. So he's also on that same journey as well, but he's kind of been falling off. So I could say that he's lukewarm. So where it's been like that, it's he's not taking his journey seriously, how I'm taking it serious. I'm celibate. I don't have sex. I don't play in anything that's sexual. So he's come around me now, cool. The vibe is cool, he's calm people's. But spiritually, something about his energy just wasn't aligning with mine. So we're in the house now, and I've brushed past him. I was literally over there, and I've brushed past him to walk to the other side of my room. But I was wearing them Nigerian long dresses. I was wearing one long, a house dress. So I'm not wearing anything underneath, but he can't see anything. So I brushed past him, so coming my nipple has hit his shoulder, whatever. So he's come back and he stood there in my face and literally squeezed my nipple and started to play with my nipple. And I'm looking at him when you're just shocked, So people fail to understand. You see, with women, yeah, our breasts are most sensitive. It will make me hate you, kind of thing. I don't like people touching me, especially in that way. It just threw me off, and I was so triggered. What? So I said to myself, this year I'm not gonna be ignoring any red flags around me. I'm not going to give anyone no chance. That alone, that's enough for you to leave. So obviously, remember, I'm just not gonna take that risk. So I said to him, obviously, my little brother from America, he's coming back to my house, so you're gonna have to leave, because the energy was just I just disliked him right after that. I was just so sensitive to it. And I was so triggered. What the fuck? Why would you do something like that? It was on my mind for time. So I was like, what? So cool, he's left now, so he's been messaging me and stuff, like, just checking up on me, but he doesn't normally message me back to back, like, it was weird. So, obviously, my friend was with me yesterday, and I'm explaining the situation to my friend. I'm like, rah, like, he doesn't normally message me so much. So, today now, he's popped up and he's like to me, rah, like, babes, can you do my hair for me? And I'm like, no, like, I'm busy. No, I don't want to do no hair. So he's now turned around and was like to me, V, is everything alright? Like, I feel like you've been off with me kind of thing. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me just, because I don't want to mess up our friendship, but I am off of you right now. I am off of you. So I've now explained it to him, like, you doing that to me, like, I don't appreciate it. Like, I don't like being touched. And you lot have to remember, I am a rape victim. I have been sexually assaulted, so I'm very triggered. I don't allow no man around me. I don't have no boyfriend. I don't do all of that. Do you get? My ex-partner he's in jail. Do you get? And like, that's why I'm so on and off of him, because he knows my body. He knows how I am. I don't like that type of stuff. So it's like, when he's messaged me, he was like, oh, I had a feeling. And then, like, he wrote something to me, yeah? But it's like, he said something across the lines of, let me get my other phone so I can read the conversation. 'Cause I just feel so triggered, because I'm not angry at anything, but it's the way, like, how you're dealing with the situation. And as I said, it's not a big situation, right? It's nothing deep, but when people are ready to call me a mad person, it's like, you're not, what you're saying is not making any sense. Like, you're turning something that's not that deep into something that you're gonna make me cuss you the fuck out. So I'm gonna read our conversation, because it's a long conversation. Sorry. So he was asking me what's wrong. I was like, your energy isn't aligning with mine. Like, you're not the person I used to know 3 years ago. When you touched my breast the other day, it really put me off of you. My breasts are sensitive, and I hate people touching me. I don't want no man to ever feel entitled to my body. It triggered me, and that's a very sensitive part of me. So I'm just put off of you. So he's replied back, and he's like, okay, I thought so. Yeah, I hear that I always touch your breasts. Well, not like that anyway. You know what I mean. I always say they're massive, etc. But I hear you, V. And yeah, I never hit on you for babes. Even though you're sexy, I refrain from that, because I don't ever want to mess up our relationship. That's why when you asked me to come link you last year or the year before, it was tempting. But I just couldn't, because I know you would be the worst at that. To me, you're good people's not trying to mess that up. You feel me? But I thought me and you had our own little thing going on. Like, you scratch mine, I'll scratch yours, XXX. But yeah, say no more. Never want you to feel disrespected or entitled or anything. Though I thought it was different between me and you. So that was kind of like, wait, what? Like, okay, cool. You see, like, how I do have a chest, and bare people have always said to me, Valentina, you have big breasts. Like, and they say it as a joke, but they've never, like, touched me. Do you get what I mean? So it's very contradicting that you're saying that I'm sexy and all this type of stuff, because we're supposed to, like, it's weird. You call me a sister. Like, I was so confused at what. So, like, yeah, he said he usually he was like, I usually touch it, or I usually say stuff goodbye, but he's never touched me before. So I've now replied back, because as I said, it's not a big situation to me. Certain men, you have to, like, educate them on certain things. So it's like, you get what I mean? So I was like to him, I've never looked at you in a sexual manner. I was just comfortable with you. All those times when I was telling you to link me, it's because of the conversations we've had regarding growing a relationship with God. You're the main reason why I've been becoming closer to God. I would never look at you in a temptful way. That I would never look at you in a temptful way, like how you've looked at me, from what I can tell now. Yeah, you've said comments, but you've never touched me, so it's thrown me off, but I hear you. So he's replied back, yeah, no, you're my sis. all day, but come on, let's not act like we're not sexy black people. And I hear you. You should have said that at the time. I think you was drunk. But it's all cool. Let's just look at my log when you had a spec. Let's just look at my log when you had a spec. But yeah, nah, I'm the same person just going through some things, babes. But yeah, you're a real one, not trying to spoil our relationship. So, like, now, I'm pissed off. Like, he was drunk. And I hate that, like, people that I feel like are supposed to be close to me, when we have arguments and stuff, like, first and foremost, I'm not a fucking alcoholic. Like, I hate when people play this card of alcohol and drinking like I'm dumb. Do you get what I mean? I've never been drunk around this guy in my life. Like, it's weird. Like, I've never been drunk. When you're talking about I must have been drunk, are you trying to be rude? Are you trying to be a spastic? Like, what are you trying to indicate? Like, I don't get, because I've never been drunk around him. I've never spoken to him while I've been drunk, nothing like that. So it's like, where is this coming from? And that's why, like, I feel a certain type of way, because it's like, this is why you can't, when you're going through rough times, this is why you have to be careful of who you're telling your business to when you're going through things. Because I'm not gonna lie, there was a point in life where when I was going through deep depression, because I want to say and be honest, like, there was a point in life, as you lot know, when I was going through very deep depression and suicide, that my coping mechanism was drinking. I wasn't an alcoholic, but I can hold a drink. So, like, I was at that phase in life, and I opened up to my close friends about, like, I just keep drinking kind of thing to cope. I was at that phase in my life, but I don't drink no more. And the reason why I don't drink no more is because, as I said, I'm growing closer with God, so I can't be drinking and trying to grow closer with God. It's not going to make sense. So I've decided to stop drinking. So to know that I've told you what I've been through and you try and use it against me because I'm saying to you that, rah, bro, you done something that I didn't like. Instead of you to just apologize, you're making up every excuse behind it. So to me, it's like you just don't respect me, because you can't call me a little sister, then be trying to squeeze off my nipple. And I'm telling you that, bro, like, I don't like being touched. That's a very sensitive part of me. And you're having everything to say, talking about, oh, I thought we had our own little relationship. What relationship are we supposed to have when you're literally like my close friend? You get what I mean? Proud of you, sis. Thank you, sister. Like, and as I said, it's not a warring thing. I'm not angry or nothing. I just wanted to get you lot's opinion, because I don't like it when people, like, I feel like I'm being gaslighted. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I'm showing you where you've gone wrong. And I feel like in this day and age, when it comes to men, I try to, like, educate them on certain things when they go wrong, instead of belittling them and, oh, you're this and you're that. And because he's a good guy at the end of the day. That is my friend. He's never done me no wrong. Do you get it? Everyone makes mistakes. But if I'm trying to educate you on something of where you've gone wrong, and you're now talking about when I'm drunk, like, this is where I get angry. And I'm not that person anymore, as I'm talking calmly, because I'm not angry about the situation. I'm angry about how you're going about it. Like, this is taking time out of my day, because, as I said, I've been triggered for the last 2-3 days about it. Even though it's something so small, you don't have to remember where I'm coming from. Like, I don't like things like that. Like, I'm someone that I respect people's privacy. I respect people's body. I respect people's, you get what I mean? Stop saying it's not big, Val, because that is a big thing for someone that's been through all those things you've been through. No, because I don't want to, like, okay, let me put it to you, let me put it to you this way, yeah? Remember, I've been on social media since I was 16, and I've come on here and I've told you guys I've been raped before and I've been sexually assaulted. So I don't want it to be a continuous thing where I keep coming here and saying the same thing, because that's weird. Do you get what I mean? So it's not that, to me, the situation is not a big thing. I thought I could be able, as a woman, to come here and express things that I've been through to help other women, not for attention, not for no money, because I've never asked for nothing. So like with this situation now, the main reason why I've come to you lot is because it's like, for someone to, I'm telling you where you've gone wrong, and you're telling me about me being drunk. I've never been drunk in front of you, so why are you using my past against me? Do you get where I'm coming from? Like I don't like things like that. Like it don't make no sense. And I'm trying to talk to you for you to understand. You're telling me like it's confusing. It's either I'm like your sister, or it's either you look at me and you're sexually attracted to me. Because if you are sexually attracted to me, me and you can't be friends. I don't look at you like that. And I tend to stay away from men that are sexually attracted to me that I'm not sexually attracted to. Because that's when it goes left. You get where I'm coming from? Like, I've put myself in a place where I don't allow no one around me. Like, I'm not accessible no more like how I was before, where I've had so much friends and I've had so much people around me. I don't do that no more. Like, I'm in a very, like, silent place in my life of trying to grow closer with God and trying to do right by myself and loving myself more. So I've had to take a distance from everything and everyone and focus on me, you know? So it's just, it's not nice that, like, I'm showing you, like, bro, this is where you've gone wrong, and you're telling me about, oh, it must have been when you was drunk. So you're basically telling, like, every time, like, I explain something, you don't have to use the fact that of me drinking, because you know that when you drink, like, you do become forgetful. If you drink heavy, I'm someone, I used to drink heavy. I'm not gonna lie, a Hennessy, I can fuck up a Hennessy. One bottle of Hennessy, I'm good to go. So it's just one of those ones where it's like, I just feel like if you're supposed to be my close male friend, I'm comfortable with you because you've never done no harm to me. So I look to you. You get what I mean? You're basically my safe haven. And now it's like, you're not my safe haven, because all you're now telling me is things that you've been having in your head about me since we've been friends. You are sexually attracted to me. I never knew that. You get what I mean? Like, I never knew that. Like, I never thought that you would ever look at me in that way. You call me a sister. Do you get where I'm coming from? So, like, now it's more of a situation where it's like, okay, so now we have to be careful of the people that classify us as our little sisters, because clearly I'm not your little sister, bro. So the fact that I'm trying to explain something to you and you're still not understanding and you're going to put it on... Bro, I have uni at 1:30 and this has just thrown me off. You don't need to ring me later. The fact you're there talk about, I swear down V, you're doing this to me. I'm not doing nothing to you. I've come to you as your friend and I've explained something to you that I didn't like that you done to me. It's not a big situation, so I didn't come to you as an argument. I just said to you, I don't fuck with you like that no more, car. You get what I mean? And you're come to talk about drunkenness and you thought this and you thought that. It's not about faulting anything. Like, I've never done nothing sexual to you for you to feel comfortable to try that with me. Do you get it? And I'm not pinpointing you as anything. I've just come to you and shown you as my friend. Like, you don't just twist someone's nipple like that. Like, it's something so simple. And you have all of this to say. So we don't need to talk later on. Just taking what I've said and keep it moving, isn't it? Simple as. So after that conversation, after what he said, I was like, huh? Question mark. He was like, huh? Question mark. Drunk. Like, bro, I don't drink no more. Bro, I'm a working woman. I don't do all of that drinking no more. Like, I'm in my crib more time. Right now, as you see, I'm listening to gospel. Like, you get me? Like, I do my own thing. I'm listening to my little gospel. I'm about to get up and get ready for uni and do my own thing. Like, I don't have bare people around me and stuff. So it's like, be appreciative when I do let you around me. Don't do anything weird. You get where I'm coming from? Like, it's just simple as that. I wanted to ask you about what you posted on Snap. He said he was busy and he wasn't. I know. He wasn't. I wanted to know what's wrong with that. What? Huh? But yeah, yeah, man, I just feel proper annoyed. Like, I don't know. It's just really annoying. Like, you know, when you think that when people say that males and that males and females can't be friends. I feel like people fail to understand that I have close relationships with men that classify me as their sister. You would think that we've come out the same womb and they've never, like, you know, passed their boundaries or passed their place. Like, sometimes you actually have to be real with yourself. If you know that you see me in a sexual manner, if you know that you're sexually attracted to me, say that. So at least I know. But don't pretend that you see me as your sister, but really deep down inside, bro, you're sexually lusting over me, bro. And you know you can't have me. You know I'm not going to do anything sexual with you, so why waste your time? Because all that's going to end up doing, that's just going to get you hurt, not me. Because I will hurt, I will put my hands on you, I will stab you. That's just how I am. Sometimes we'll try to play the long game. Yeah, that's like, why? Because it's been 2 years, 3 years running deep. Like, it's just weird. And as I said, it's not a situation where it's like, oh, it's a big problem and oh, we have beef. No, I should be able to come to you as my friend and say, bro, like, that kind of made me feel uncomfortable. Do you get what I mean? It's not me coming to you and telling you where you've gone wrong and you turn around and blame it on, oh, remember when you were talking to me, you must have been drunk. I've never been drunk around you. I've never had nothing to drink with you while I've been on the phone. I don't drink no more. Do you get what I mean? Have to be mindful of them on the quiet. They actually like you. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing, because with how he's been moving for the last couple of days, I've been telling to my friend, like, bro, like, I don't, like, this is weird, guy. He's never, you get what I mean? So, like, having, like, yeah, you can't look at them the same. Like, no way. You can't talk to me after. No way. Like, it's a throw off. And I feel like it's more of a throw off for me because of the fact that, like, I am a triggered person. You get what I mean? I'm a very paranoid person. Anyone that's around me in real life, in my trio, my brethren will tell you, I don't even like, it's not that I don't like hugging people, but I don't like people touching me. Don't kiss my face, don't hug me, don't wait for me to do it to you, because that just goes to show that I'm now comfortable with you. I'm one of the people you have to take steps with. You get where I'm coming from? Like, I'm not into the, yeah, like, I get claustrophobic. I don't like being touched, you know, them ones there. So it's like, that's my personal space. Like, that's personal for me, you know? And it's like, oh, because of the fact that, oh, Valentina's on social media, it's like, I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm not allowed to voice how I feel. I'm not allowed to, oh, here she goes again. You get where I'm coming from? But as I said, it's not even a thing like that. Like, it's more so of a situation where men need to understand, like, like, some men are very entitled to a woman's body. And I don't like that. That those type of things make me very angry. So if I've come to you as my friend and I'm voicing to you that, raw, like, bro, that was weird. You should understand where I'm coming from, because even when I said it to you, he turned around and he said, oh, I had a feeling that you was upset about that. So why do it then? You know I'm not like that, and you keep trying to make up every excuse in the book app. Oh, you told me that my breasts are big before. Everyone's told me that my breasts are big. It's in front of my face. I know. But that's word of mouth. Like, you've never put your mind to it. You've never, you get what I mean? You've never touched my breast before. Like, you've just, and everyone's done that. When I'm going out, all white people and shoulders, when I'm passing them, oh, your breasts are massive. You get where I'm coming from? Like, I get that all the time. It's life. You get it? But don't take it too far, bro. Like, sometimes you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. And some people just don't know themselves. You can't be calling me your sister and then telling me that I'm sexy at the same time. But that's why I said, I just feel like I'm going through my season at the end of the day. Like,
says, whosoever digs a pit will fall into it. If someone rolls a stone, it will roll back on them. And so, in the name of Jesus, may every plot against you fail, and may those who sought to harm you face the consequence of their actions. May the Lord teach them and show them that He is God of justice, and no one can stand against his spoken.
I'm sucking you guys, sex freak. That.
Lines of his divine protection as I send forth angels to guard and watch over you. As he has promised in Psalm chapter 91 verse 11, let no harm come near your dwelling, and may every hidden danger be removed before it reaches you. I pray that for your home, may the Lord secure your home, your family, and your future, ensuring you remain safe in his care. I pray for you who may feel lost or trapped in fear. The enemy often uses fear to paralyze us, but the Bible reminds us that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. In 2 Timothy chapter
How old are you guys?
may the Lord replace fear with courage and faith in your heart. May you stand firm and courageous because God is a majority and he will never leave you nor forsake you. He will keep fighting your battles and guiding your steps. I pray the Lord gives you a spirit of discernment to help you see clearly and avoid anything that might lead you astray. According to 5 and 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your path straight. Heavenly Father, God, your steps. You walk securely on his
Yeah, what was that drunk comment about? I don't understand. And why are you calling me?
Why am I calling you?
Yeah? What was the drunk comment?
You're saying, huh?
What was the drunk comment about? I feel like when people are talking to you, you don't listen. And now you're coming to tell me about, oh, that must have been when you was drunk. I've never been drunk around you, so I don't understand the content of what you're talking about. Because even when I'm messaging you, I'm trying to be very respectful because I said it's not a deep situation. It's never that deep. You've removed yourself from me. I said to you, my brother's here. You said to me you have a feeling that I've been off of you. I've explained to you why I've been off of you. You're coming to tell me about being drunk and all this type of stuff. Who's ever been drunk in front of you? We've never been like that with each other. But you're making it something that it don't need to be. And you're coming to talk about drunk. And this is why I don't ever sit down and tell you lot about when I'm going through things and how I cope. Because where the fuck did you get drunk from? Who's ever been drunk in front of you, bro?
There's never drunk in front of man. You need to come off your app.
No, don't tell me about come off. Don't tell me about come off no hype. Don't tell me about come off no hype. Don't tell me about no come off no. Don't tell me about come off no hype. Don't tell me about come off no hype, because no one's not on no hype. I've come to you and I've stated something to you. That's what you said in the text though. But that's what you've said in the text. That's what you said in the text. That's what you've said in the text. So what are you talking about hype? Now I'm hyping because I've been cool. Now I'm hyping because I've been cool. So what are you talking about? 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 What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You're weird. Don't call back my phone. You're a weirdo. Fucking creep.
Thank God for the victory that is yours through Jesus Christ. According to 2 Corinthians 5:17, if anyone is in Christ, they are a new creation. The old has gone, the new has come. I declare that every old pattern of sin, failure, or oppression in your life is broken by the power of Jesus Christ. You are stepping into the newness of life that God has promised you. It's free from the grip of the past in Jesus' name. Galatians chapter 3 verse 13 assures Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming a curse. I declare therefore that every generational curse or recurring negative cycle in your life is broken through the sacrifice of Jesus on the cross. By his blood you are saved.
Yeah, B, I think it's time that you just block him off everything, you know. He's a weirdo. I can't lie. That is just weird behavior.
Isaiah 10:27 says, it shall come to pass in that day that his burden will be taken away from your shoulder and his yoke from your neck. And the
Fucking weirdo.
because of the anointing, I declare that every guilt of oppression, stagnation,
Yeah, some like.
is destroyed by the power of God's anointing. May the burdens that have weighed you down be lifted, and may you rise into the fullness of God's purpose for your life in Jesus' name. Proverbs 4:18 declares the path of righteousness like the morning sun, shining